Howdy howdy, I'm Scovian, and today we're gonna find some gold. Let's go. So today I'm out here metal detecting with Aaron and Jesse, and I think I just got my first target. Let's take a look at this.
That's got some, it's going to the right over here. Now it's saying iron. I'm gonna dig it anyways.
Found a few pieces of gold in that pan. None of these set off the detector, so I don't think I gotten what I was looking for.
But you can see the hand stack, right?
Mm-hmm.
This isn't natural, really. This is, I don't believe, not with finding all the man stuff, a bunch of cans, and you know, a lot of it could be natural, but I think a lot of it has been hand stacked and moved from right along here over to there. The way I see it, yeah, I don't see this whole ridge and pile filling up that creek. I think it was probably pulled away from this wall here. Look at the type of rocks that line this wall.
Yeah.
And see how it's kind of a ditch?
That's what I was looking at too. It
You
kinda
know,
looks
the
a
way
little
I'm
weird.
kind of reading this, I think they pulled this material from here and we're pulling out from this hillside and putting it right over here.
Okay.
And maybe some from the creek. But I don't think all this big pile come from right in there. I think a lot of it, as you look at this wall, they weren't bringing it all the way over here and stacking it. You know, this is natural right here. And this type of rock is that type of rock. So I could see them peeling apart this little, right here, digging for something right in this area. Yeah. Look at these gravel.
So even though that's showing up as iron, that sounds good.
Oh, it does. And you know what? Who's to say that ain't an old gun that's worth a freaking lot of money?
True.
You get what I mean? I've heard this from real good detectors. If you can, dig everything. And I'm like, oh, really? It seems like that'd be a lot of wasted time digging. But like I said, you don't know. There could be an old timer's revolver worth $8,000 or something. You know?
True.
Got a little bit, but do what I just did until you get that one that you like. You're gonna hear it. Hear that?
There we go.
Now try to move all this material for what you can and isolate. Now pour that in there, cut it in half. Get the big guy, test the big guy. What? Oh, you got a ring on, buddy. That's freaking awesome.
A little bit. Nothing.
And see what you can then also do is then you can just grab this, drop and kind of get this away. It's still in the pan, you know. You did a quick pan check, and you just drop your hand material kind of back towards the hole, and then get that thing moving for what you can. And you can set her up here to help you get a little bit more range of motion. And if you think it has a decent sound, you can set it over here or back in the pan. You know there's a screamer in there.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here.
You know there's a screamer. I wouldn't say it's there. There it is. Now we isolate it in the pan. Get most of the material down in here. Now this is your working platform. Cut it in half. Check the big guy first.
Nothing. Nothing.
You know what's in there. Now wait, just move this stuff to the side.
I think I found it. Piece of aluminum foil or something.
Scream it. Yeah, you did. Now take this because you're going to take it out with you. Check your pan anyway. And make sure you don't have metal by you. Doesn't sound like you got a screamer.
No.
And then you just take this out as your trash as you would clean up.
All right.
You don't want to find it again.
No, definitely don't.
Because this is a work, but there's going to be that time where you're like, oh, let's clean that up, you know, and they'll be like, there it is, you know.
So Jesse and I are borrowing some metal detectors from Aaron, and we're on our own right now, so we're kind of trying to figure out how to deal with these. And from the video I watched online was when you turn it on, you know that bar that goes up, it's kind of like checking all the cell phones, all the airplanes going around, it's getting all the interference out. And then you just like start bouncing it around in different places. And it's kind of getting the ground balance. And once it goes quiet, it should be ground balanced, and it can take up to like 20 or 30 seconds.
Get the missing nuggets.
I found out my boots make the metal detector go off. This right here just looks like there's got to be gold in there somewhere.
That right through here too, how it's kind of crumbling.
Oh wait. Oh, he also said always make sure to be moving the... Mine's registering gold.
Mine's registering, yeah, it's going back and forth.
Now it's going iron. Let me get it from a different angle. I think we just have to break up this bedrock now.
I think you're right. Our hands are forced.
Yeah, we have no choice.
I wonder if we were picking up each other's detectors.
We could have been. Ah. This one shows up iron, but sounds really good.
Yeah.
showing iron, but I think I might dig this one anyways. The bedrock looks pretty good, so might as well give it a try. Got all this bedrock cleaned out. It's showing. I got that target in there, so let's see what's in here. I don't think it was the gold setting off the metal detector. I think it was all these wires. But at least I found a piece. Not too bad. Got a really good signal right here, and it's just surrounded by a bunch of quartz. It is reading gold, so I have high hopes for this one. Let's see what's down there. There's a bullet. Found a bullet. Ah, I found a pickaxe.
Oh, no way.
I found a pickaxe head.
You did?
Yeah, but it was registering as gold on the detector.
You know, I've gotten so many false readings. I'm gonna actually get a hold of the company. I have my GPX 6000 with me, and it is acting so crazy over there. I didn't even want to use it. Maybe they're wanting us to dig more trash up, and they're gonna adjust in the settings so we clean up the area. Right there, I'm getting all gold. Then jumps over to iron.
Okay.
Yeah, all gold.
Oh,
All gold.
let's see.
This is where you grab the jackhammer. I have it right there too. Right there even. We'll have to be back here when this slows down.
Oh yeah.
You know, when the water flow is...
Late August or something.
I think digging where you're at right now is the best spot ever.
I'm getting a little bit of gold right here on this seam.
Yeah, I'm reading it right here too.
I don't know if you can see it. So there's a little quartz vein that goes down right here. And we're registering both iron and gold. 2 metal detectors have confirmed it. But we're finding these really tiny seams all over on this creek. And they're making some good noises for us. Right down in here, I'm getting some gold. And when I go up higher, it turns to iron.
Nope, don't work on wood.
Jesse and I decided to head back to the spot I found the gold earlier. So we're gonna dig all this up. And we put our sluices together. We got the mega sluice going. The water's kinda hot, but I think this will handle it.
Yeah, just one tiny little flip.
Just one?
Yeah, some fly pin. Oh, I see where you're working, yeah. You want the pit?
Nah, I'll use the crevice scraper.
Yeah.
Didn't spill the gold. No pickers, but quite a few specks. This is what came out of the sluice box. A little bit more gold than both Jesse and I were thinking. Those are some kind of chunky bits too. Took me all day. That was cold. Oh. Don't forget to hydrate. So I get home from my adventure, and I'm lucky enough to have some pay dirt waiting in the mail. Now this ground's covered in metal for some reason. Everything is covered in metal. So I stuck the pay dirt in the tree. Let's see if it registers. Let's go see what kind of gold's setting this metal detector off. Now I won this pay dirt over at Vendetta Prospecting's channel. If you haven't seen his stuff, you should take a look. He's got everything from dry washing to sniping to gold refining. Really good channel. The largest piece here is 0.1. I tested every piece on the metal detector and I was able to get reactions from pieces even as small as 0.04. Before I end the video, I just want to say a proper thank you to my friend Aaron. He took me out metal detecting for the first time, something I've always wanted to try but probably never would have been able to. He even lent me one of his detectors to take home and practice with, which I'm incredibly grateful for. On top of that, he gave me a few pieces of gold ore from his own mine up in Washington. I've been staring at them ever since, trying to decide what kind of experiments to run. There's something exciting about not knowing exactly what's inside. So yeah, thank you, Aaron, for the gear, the guidance, and the gold. I really appreciate it.